Okay, you know that feeling when you pull laundry out of the washer and the stain is still there?
The worst.
Well, the board game Anti-Enzyme flips that script.
Oh, does it ever?
You become the stain, fighting for survival. Not just against the washing machine,
Right.
but against other stains, too.
Yeah, it's a real battle royale in there.
We're going to break down the gameplay in under 5 minutes
Oh, wow.
so you can rule the laundry basket.
Sounds good.
So set the scene for us. What's the game all about?
Well, it's competitive, for sure, but the cool thing is you get to be the stain. So it totally changes how you think about laundry.
All right, so walk me through a typical round.
Well, each round has 2 phases, the stains phase and the washing machine phase.
Okay, classic offense and defense.
Exactly.
So first up, stains phase. What can players do on their turn?
Well, you've got 3 main options: placing a new stain, moving one that's already there, or playing an enzyme card.
Choices.
You got it.
All right, so let's start with placing a stain. Where can they go?
New stains can only go on the outer row of clothes
Okay.
and only on empty squares.
So is it better to spread your stains out or clump them together early on?
Good question. Spreading out feels safe, but grouping them gives you more options for moving later.
Makes sense.
You need at least 2 of your stains on the same piece of clothing to be able to move one.
Right. Got to work together.
Yep. And you want to move those stains inward toward those higher point areas.
So it's a trade-off. Play it safe or risk it for more points.
Exactly. And of course, there's always the washing machine phase to worry about.
Yes, the dreaded washing machine card. Talk about a wild card.
Right. So one player draws a washing machine card,
Uh-huh.
and that card decides 2 things: what number stain gets targeted, and how the whole board rotates.
Wow, so one card can completely change the game.
Oh, yeah, definitely. But that's where the anti-enzyme cards come in.
Oh, yeah, those are like your stains bodyguard.
Exactly. If the washing machine card calls your number, but you have an anti-enzyme card, your stain is safe.
Nice. But you got to use those strategically, right?
Oh, for sure. Save them for high-value stains or use them early for protection. Tough call.
Okay, so what happens if 2 stains end up in the same spot? All-out war.
Pretty much. That's when the battle cards come in. It's like rock, paper, scissors, but with enzymes.
So the actual science of stain removal is part of the gameplay.
It is. You've got your protease, your amylase, and your lipase, each representing a different enzyme.
Okay.
And just like in real life, some enzymes are better at breaking down certain stains.
Right.
So protease beats amylase, amylase beats lipase, and lipase beats protease.
That classic triangle.
Yeah.
Now, what if both players draw the same battle card?
Then it's a stalemate. Both stains stay put, attacker's turn ends.
Okay, makes sense. So I'm seeing the strategy here. Placing your stains, moving them, anticipating your opponent,
Right.
deciding when to use those anti-enzyme cards.
Yeah.
But how do you actually win?
It all boils down to points at the end of the game. Stains on the outer row are worth 1 point each. Move inward and the points go up. Second row, 3 points.
Okay.
Third row, 5 points.
Nice.
And that stain that conquers the center square, the hat, scores a whopping 10 points.
So you got to be aggressive and go for the center, even if it's risky.
You got it. There are tiebreaker scenarios, of course, but whoever has the most strategically placed stains wins.
Wow, in just a few minutes, I feel like I've got a crash course in anti-enzyme. Placing stains, battling it out, surviving the washing machine. It's all coming together. Any last thoughts before we call this laundry basket officially conquered?
I think we've really done a deep dive into the world of anti-enzyme. It's fun, and it gives you a whole new perspective on something we all deal with.
Right.
So whether you're a board game pro or just looking for a fun way to spend an evening, anti-enzyme is definitely worth checking out.
Who knows? Maybe after playing this, you'll be able to beat those real-life stains too.
Maybe.
But for now, enjoy the challenge, the strategy, and most importantly, have fun. And hey, maybe learn a little science along the way. Thanks for joining us for this deep dive into anti-enzyme.